Who would be a good partner with RWBY in Blazblue cross-tag battle? Pretty good. Since RWBY characters are specifically made for BBTAG, they tend to have kits that naturally fit the game. In Ruby Rose's case, she ends up embodying BBTAG perfectly. RWBY's normals are incredible. Due to the speed, range, and chain options of your A normals, RWBY's tick pressure can be super overwhelming. And if she's out of range of these normals, she gets to introduce her B normals. She has these insane scythe swings she can use for rushdown, air-to-air, and even cross-up nullification, as her 5B infamously hits behind her. Gun Blast is a multifaceted command dash with a lot of different trajectories that can chain into each other. It's a core tool for combos, neutral, and creating mix-up scenarios. And RWBY's active switch tools are notoriously ridiculous. In the air, you have Buzzsaw Blast as an option, but more notably, B Potshot is insanely gut lockdown. Her assists are also best in class. A 5P that can cross up, a standard bullet 6P, and one of the most tilting 4P anti-air assists in the game. RWBY is one of the most well-rounded characters in BBTAG. She's a perfect soldier and a great choice if you want someone who is easy to pick up and scales well into high-level play. She's quite flexible and solid, so it's actually hard to say what exactly RWBY needs in a partner, but here are 3 of her more potent teams that are simple, effective, and proven. Gotta start with Adachi. Adachi's 5P gets the job done when it comes to lockdown for things like safe jumps, and his 6P can be a low-commit neutral option to supplement RWBY's approach. However, both 5P and 6P are criminally good for RWBY's Gun Blast, as sandwich situations can be created out of nowhere with this team. It's hard to feel bad for Adachi about anything, but he is quite subpar in the anti-air department, so giving him access to RWBY's 4P is a godsend for him. And then of course, Zio. Between her 5P, 6P, Buzzsaw Blast, and Potshot, there are no shortage of ways this team can avoid Zio setups. You can play RWBY Adachi aggressive into the opponent, cycling pressure for days and forcing offense, or you can play passive and slow, covering areas of the screen until approaching is in your best interest. Watch Monkey 4012 or Sykes on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Now on to Chie. The traditional bullet projectile assist RWBY provides is great for Chie's neutral and pressure game. This is yet another team where you're going to be able to find sandwich mix-ups relatively easily, and since you'll have tools like 5BB coexisting with RWBY's Potshot for active switches, blocking this team is going to be really annoying. Admittedly, Chie's assist kit isn't going to be giving the world to RWBY in the neutral game. It's serviceable, but this team works because RWBY doesn't really need that support. Not only is RWBY pretty self-sufficient, she also functions fairly meterlessly, which allows for this team to stockpile resources for big damage conversions. RWBY's Buzzsaw is an exceptional tool to enable power charge confirms and cash out big on your savings. This team is naturally rushdown heavy, and there is an esoteric skill to RWBY Chie as it relates to situational recognition for combo routing, but if you're down for that, you'll be rewarded. Watch Chop Suey on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Alright, now wait, just hear me out. This team kinda just does it all. There are shades of everything we've discussed so far in this short that are available for this team. Yumi's 5P is amazing for lockdown and left-right situations. Snowbirds are good projectile control and may even apply some freeze elements that RWBY can work with. It's also worth mentioning that both of these characters have great mobility coupled with huge hit stun techniques, meaning it's nearly impossible to drop active switch combos with them, which is nice because they do have huge damage. There's really not much more to go over here. RWBY Yumi is a team composed of 2 very easy and very strong characters, so it's no surprise that when you combine them, you get what is, in my opinion, probably the most accessible competitive team out there. You can pick it up easily, it'll naturally teach you the fundamentals of BBTAG, and it scales well in high level play. Watch Techno Eastside or Monkey 4012 on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Who should we find next?